Hi guys, welcome to another video. As you can see by the thumbnail, we'll be doing some Valentine's Day inspired nails today. Now we are starting off strong with a heart. As you can see there, I did have a bit of an outline that I used or did with a pencil. I matted my nails because for me, I believe it kind of works a bit better with painting on the nail when it's matte, especially given that I will be using chrome over the heart. So just matte buff my surface before, and it will make everything a bit smoother and the process a bit easier with not having the chrome stick to the nail itself. So here is the inspo pic, guys. I saw this on Instagram. I want to say that I saw it. I believe it's Instagram or it's probably Pinterest. Not too sure. One of them. And I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. Let's try and recreate it. It did. I just thought it would be a challenge and it would be fun. I hope you guys enjoy the video and my creation process. There are some things I would have done a bit differently, but it was my first try and I think I did pretty well. So stick around to see how the nails turned out. Now I am using this type of 3D texture gel to create my heart and my lines here. I got it from Zillaboo. It's from, I'll put the name, it's one of those Korean brands. I'll put the name up here so you guys can see. It was one of those Korean brands and I've had this for years and it's almost through, and I've been trying to save it for special occasions, and this is what we're working with so far. I kind of did some, I want to say they're honeycombs, I'm not too sure, but you saw what I did. And my interpretation of the nail, I'll link the photo again so you can see, was to actually use these chrome caviar beads, the gold caviar beads, to create the design. I'm not too sure what the design is or what they were, but this is what I came up with. Looking back, I think I probably should have stopped here, or before I did that I should have actually did some black dots and then chrome those dots and then used just only these caviar beads. As you can see from the picture, I did go back and add more caviar beads, but yeah, it's fine. It worked out well, I think, in the end, either way. So I'm going over my base with the pink, as you can see there, because I'm trying to stay as true to the inspo pic as I can. Now we are moving on to our second nail. I already did that nail off camera, as you can see there, and I'm just showing you how I created the nail because to me the process was a bit similar. So I did one off camera and then I'm just going to show you how one is done on camera. So I am using my black painting gel. I don't remember which one I used because I did this video quite some time ago. So it's either my black painting gel I got from Shein, or it's going to be the black painting gel that I got from Amazon. Not too sure which one I used, but it's a black painting gel, I believe. Yeah, and I'm trying to create the little lines for the pics that I will chrome over. That will be, let's say, surrounding my flowers. And I'm using these little 3D clays that I've always used in my videos that I got from Shein, no, not Shein, Temu, to create my little petals. I'm going as small as I can, and I'm trying to imitate the petals in the inspo pic, which I'll put back up here so you guys can see for reference. And yeah, I'm just ensuring that I get the shapes as best as I can, as small as I can, because I do want to capture as much as the design as I can on the one nail, and it's a pretty small nail, as you can see. I did choose not to do them on the Gel X method because I believe it would have been a bit easier for me to handle them as press-ons. Plus, I'm kind of giving my nails a break as it relates to the Gel X and the gels themselves, because I think I'm probably having a reaction to the gels. I'm not too sure. I do try and be as careful as I can, but around my cuticle area normally itches me for like a couple days, and I've noticed that probably it's because of the gel. I'm not too sure, but I do try and be as careful as I can when I'm doing the nails, but I'm just giving my nails a break. So yeah, this is what we're working with the little petals. I did go in with caviar beads in the center again because I thought it would just make everything a bit more uniformed and look, better. So yeah, and I do go back in, I believe. No, I didn't. I believe I did. Yeah, I'll come back. I'm just creating some lines here, just trying to be as true as I can to the inspo pic. I'm just working with what feels good at the moment and just creating some little dots. Again, trying to be as accurate as I can as it relates to the info pic. Guys, let me know what you think of the video thus far. I really like these recreation videos because they kind of pose a bit of a challenge, and I kind of like the challenge, to be honest with you. It doesn't always work out well, but I like it. Moving onwards, and yeah, what I will say is when you're doing chrome, ensure that when you wipe off any mistakes with the gel, you wipe as clean as you can, guys, because you will see sometimes the gel, there's a little bit of residue that's left, and when you chrome over that, you don't see it until you actually do the chrome. And then you see like a little smudge and you're like, oh my god, I thought I had cleared or cleaned this off, but apparently it wasn't off, all the way off. So yeah, I'm going in to create a little heart here. I'm not too sure if this was just an impromptu heart or if it was on the inspo. I'll just put the inspo pic up again so you guys could see for reference. Probably was impromptu. I don't think it was there. So yeah, or it was there. Yeah, I think it was there. So yeah, I'm using the same black gel, and I'm also using the fine liner, guys, that I reviewed in my last video that I got from Shein. I also have my other Shein products now. I got I remember, this is not a liner gel. This is actually just black gel polish because I bought a black liner gel from Shein, and this is black gel that I mixed with it with something, don't quite remember. Yeah, but I bought a black liner gel from Shein, and I finally bought a flash current lamp that I've been wanting to buy for such a long time that I saw on Shein. It's pretty fancy, guys. I'll show you in my next video. I quite like it. It's digital, it's rechargeable, it's pretty fancy. I really like it, and I'll show you guys that and do a review in my next video, so stick around for that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys, if you reached this far and you are enjoying the video. So this is where I'm going over to try and clean up any little smudges that's left over from the chrome, and I'm using a sponge this time, a makeup sponge, and it's working out pretty well. I really like it. Instead of using those little eyeshadow sponges or using my fingers, I like the makeup sponge method. I think I'll stick with it, and as long as everything is good to go, I am sealing this baby in because chrome and me, we have a love-hate relationship, and I did not want to smudge anything, so I was curing that or sealing that in as quickly as I could, guys. And I tried to use as much top coat as I could and trying to create a bit of a thick barrier, if I want to say that, to ensure that my chrome wouldn't with the wear and tear of the nails, it wouldn't break down and then my chrome smudged off, because I've seen that happen already with chrome that I've done. So I'm trying to create a thick layer. So I'm going in with my third nail design, as you can see there, and I am creating the base color. Now in this inspo pic, which of course I'll put it back here, you'll see that there is some form of flower design or some form of mesh design that's going on the nail, and I had these stamping plates that I got from my very beginning stages, and I was like, let's just use those. So that's what I did, as you can see earlier there, and I thought it really brought the nail together. Yeah, so now I'm going in to create that 3D flowers. I know there are molds for this now, but I have so many molds already, so I was like, I don't have a mold for the flowers, like flower molds at the moment, but I've seen them on like other person's pages, and yeah, I haven't gotten one as yet, so I'm creating my flowers with the same 3D gel that I used earlier to create the other flowers on my previous nail design. This is, I believe this is like a pink, so I'm using the same flowers and I'm just going around to create the petals. As you can see, I roll them in a ball first, then I flat them out. Those are my little petals, and then I just layer them around and around in a circle to create kind of like the petals of, if you're looking down on a rose or looking into a rose flower, that's how, that's the perspective I'm working from. So yeah, I'm just going around and creating that and trying to be as accurate as I can to make it actually look like a flower. So I'm kind of giving, I'm not making the petals as uniformed or as neat, because each flower, the flower has life. They have cricks and bends on them to give it life, to give it a little bit of, what's the word, not too sure, but yeah, I'm just going around the nails to do that. And at this point I was like, I think I need to stop now, because I was probably making the flower a bit bigger than it should be. I think the flower is actually a rose, to be honest. To me, it turned out to look like a rose, and I think on the inspo pic it may have been a rosebud, but I wasn't really thinking about that until now, honestly, when I'm rewatching this video. Yeah, it's probably a rosebud. So that's how I created my little rose, and then I'm going in with my little design at the end. This was where I realized that this nail was a bit short to create the design, but I tried to make it work as best as I could, and I believe that's the same gel that I used in the first nail to create the little webs that I'm using with a little bit of black to create the little stem for my little rose. Guys, let me know so far which one of the designs is your fave. Looking back now while I'm doing this, I think this is my fave. I think it's the cutest. It took the longest, but it's the cutest to me. So let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. Now, on the inspo pic, I think there's like a little bud or a little petal or a little flower that's there. So I figured, okay, let me use this 3D gel in this color to kind of do a little petal there. I think I could have gone a bit smaller, but yeah, so I'm doing that, and then I'm going over with the same gel. It's from not Lily gel, but yeah, I forgot. I still don't remember the name, but again, as I stated, I will link the name of that Korean gel from Zilaboo, and that's what I'm using, that white thick texture gel that I'm using. I do go over again with a little bit of the chrome powder, as you can see. By the way, I got this chrome powder from Shein, Amazon, one of those places. I don't quite remember, because my original one, I messed it up trying to do a hack, turning the powders into that little thing there, into what is that? Yeah, so I had free flour, like free powder, and I was trying to turn it into what you saw there on my little kit here, like compress it by using alcohol. But I don't know, probably my alcohol was too strong or something, because like the chrome just wasn't chroming after I did that, so I had to buy that new set. So yeah, going over again with another little flower buds with the same color 3D clay as my rose, and I'm just making some little things there at the side. And once I think everything looks great, then I seal it in with as much of my top coat as I can, because I don't want anything to smudge, I don't want anything to break, I want everything to be shine and glistening at the end there. So yeah, I do, and I don't want to go overboard. So yeah, I just ensured that everything was sealed in, and then I cured that baby. So now I think I did the pinky off camera because it was a bit similar to the rose, And then this is what the nails look like when I put them on, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have a nail that you'd like me to recreate, just leave it or tag me on that. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and of course YouTube. My name is the same, 10 Impressions. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and of course I'll see you in my next one. Bye.